It's Thunderbolt basketball on Twin Broadcasting. Join us now as the Millville Thunderbolts take on their next opponent. And now, here's your commentators for today's game.
We are featuring Seniors Night for the Millville High School girls basketball program. So we're going to highlight the seniors throughout the night. They have their presentation coming up in just a minute. Millville is entertaining the Pirates of Cedar Creek tonight, a school that's only been in existence since 2010. So this is their 14th year of existence. Not too much of a history for their programs and whatnot. And the two teams, both of them come in with 6 wins. So somebody tonight, Ariel, is going to come up with win number 7.
Yeah, and I'm going to apologize in advance. I did say Cedar Crest in my interview with Coach LaBoss. So I do want to apologize to Cedar Creek in advance for I had the names in the beginning, and then once you get on camera, you mentioned you lose all sense of everything. But so yeah, so either Cedar Creek or Millville is going to come out with the win. And this one opens Millville for their senior night. They've got a couple of girls who will play one of their final basketball games. And it's almost funny that it's Millville senior night, but every single one of Cedar Creek's starters are seniors.
That's right.
So it's a little bit of a coincidence there.
It's one of those ironic things. I've never taken notice of a seniors night with the other team as far as class years are concerned. But yeah, all senior starters for Cedar Creek. The three that we're going to mention from Millville, though, Marissa Stevens, Ayla Gomez, and Brooke Joslin, they are the 3 seniors, so they're going to get the highlights tonight. Of course, Ayla's going to start. She came in off the bench last night against Oma, but she's going to get the start tonight. We have a nice game for you coming up. Both teams looking for win number 7. We'll be back with the action, and the head coaches, of course, will have their say in just a moment.
At Mintz Insurance, we're proud to have been serving our customers for nearly 80 years, offering 30 different insurance products for your auto, home, and business. And to help ensure that you're getting the best rates possible, we give you up to 3 quotes for every policy, so you can choose what's right for you. At Mintz, we're part of the community, local representatives, supporting events, and proud of it. It's part of who we are. Mintz Insurance. Call today and find out how we can help you save on insurance, or visit us at mintzinsurance.com.
Complete Care has some big news to share.
Allen Associates is a family-owned and operated full-service agency, managing a broad base of clients in the New Jersey area. Allen Associates has been a leader in health benefits and financial services including health, prescription, life insurance, pension, 401k plans, and estate planning. With more than 60 years of experience and a staff of highly trained and dedicated professionals, Allen Associates is noted for its ability to build strong, long-term relationships with our clients and the communities we serve. Give them a call today at 856-692-2250. Allen Associates, your complete health and financial services, Vineland, New Jersey.
It's Thunderbolt basketball on Twin Broadcasting. Join us now as the Millville Thunderbolts take on their next opponent. And now, here's your commentators for today's game.
Welcome into the home of what tonight will be the Lady Bolts, as they will be welcoming the visiting Cedar Crest Pirates in a matchup on senior night. Ariel Melendez here with Coach Stephanie DeBoss. Again, we thank you for taking the time to sit with us for a little bit. I want to talk about the game against Oma just very briefly. You guys played them pretty competitive to start. Obviously, it gets out of hand a little bit towards the end, but is it almost good for you guys that you have another game almost right away?
Yeah, I think we come off the energy level of Oma. Oma, we played really strong, and you can see the progress of our team from the first game of the season where we didn't do as well against them, and then we came out yesterday, and we kind of put up a fight there in the first half. We got a little tired towards the end. But it's all for the girls working hard all the way through. I mean, Jalen Jones was finishing a layup at the buzzer, and it just shows that no matter whether we're down or not, they're not giving up, and they're going to keep working hard.
Yeah, and how much do you like to see that when in a game like that? That was obviously well out of hand by that point, that your girls are still fighting into the finish.
Yeah, that just shows their character and how hard they're willing to work, even if they're down, and that's something we keep preaching. Like, even if we're down, we have to play the game as if it's a 0-0 ball game all the time.
Yeah, and speaking of senior night, you have 3 players that will be graduating, as well as your manager, who is a senior as well. So I'm going to give the floor to you. talk about each of them and what they've meant to this program.
So we have Giovanna Alvarez. She's our manager. She keeps a book for us, goes to all of our away games, comes to all the home games. For the home games, obviously, there's a person that keeps the book, but she does stats behind the scenes. So great support for the team. We have Marissa Stevens, who this is her first year in the program, but she's been putting up a lot of big numbers for us, especially with rebounds. We have Ayla Gomez, who's 4 years now with the program, working hard. She's not necessarily one of those players that's going to drive, but she's very smart in what she does and takes care of the ball, and is definitely a threat out there. And then Brooke Joslin, who leads us in scoring and rebounds a lot of the time, and she is a leader on the court, and she also leads outside of the court at practice and those kinds of things, and shows a good example. But we're glad to have all of them. We wish we could have them longer, but it's definitely been a pleasure to have them and to be able to coach them for their senior season.
Yeah, and you really only got the chance to coach, to be a head coach with them for the senior season. But what have you learned about them either on the court or off the court, just in your little bit of time as their head coach?
So I've got to learn, like, I've learned a lot about them. This is like my first time ever really like getting to know Ayla. I've had Marissa and Giovanna both in class, so I got to know them as a student. Brooke, I've obviously coached in softball for her 4 years. So I've gotten to know her there, but it's nice to see her in a different element. But it's nice to see all of them working hard, and they seem like they're having fun. They're always goofing around and laughing. So I'm glad I got to be a part of their 4-year journey.
And how much does it help you talk about the fact that they're able to keep it so loose? How much does that help as seniors and as leaders on this team that, you know, they know moments when they can kind of take it easy and maybe help take them off the team?
Yeah, it definitely takes the pressure away from the younger girls. It lets them show, like, you know, you can have fun and still work hard at the same time. And, like, if you're putting in the work and you're getting the rewards with the points and the wins and those kinds of things, then the fun comes more naturally. But just keeping it loose, it does make even, like, the hard games where we, like, lose, like yesterday, it was a tough game, but they can still have fun because they work hard.
And looking at tonight's game against Cedar Creek, what are you looking for? What are you hoping to expect? Just what's your kind of game plan for this one?
I'm assuming it's going to be a lot of intensity. It's going to be a tough game, but I think we're going to come out hopefully with a lot of energy and hopefully right from the get-go hit some shots and kind of roll with it and keep the momentum rolling in our favor the entire 4 quarters.
And are you thinking that this being senior night that there's going to be just a little bit more extra for your team wanting to get the win on senior night?
Yeah, I think so. I think senior night is kind of like that positive, negative type thing. Sometimes you get that really good energy, but then you get the nerves that go along with it. Senior night and the pressure's on. But hopefully we can just play and we kind of play together as a team, and they can go out with a bang as their senior night.
Well, thank you, Coach LaBosse, for, again, taking the time to talk with us. I said yesterday, maybe we get some more time to talk to you. We get it right away, so appreciate your time. Again, that's Coach Stephanie LaBosse. We've got plenty of girls basketball action coming up as the Millville Lady Bolts on senior night will host the Cedar Crest Pirates. We'll be back with plenty more game action right after this, so stay with us.
Allen Associates is a family-owned and operated full-service agency, managing a broad base of clients in the New Jersey area. Allen Associates has been a leader in health benefits and financial services including health, prescription, life insurance, pension, 401k plans, and estate planning. With more than 60 years of experience and a staff of highly trained and dedicated professionals, Allen Associates is noted for its ability to build strong, long-term relationships with our clients and the communities we serve. Give them a call today at 856-692-2250. Allen Associates, your complete health and financial services, Vineland, New Jersey.
It's Thunderbolt basketball on Quinn Broadcasting. Join us now as the Millville Thunderbolts take on their next opponent. And now, here's your commentators for today's game.
Well, we are back here at the Thunderdome where we have Millville hosting Cedar Creek tonight. We have Coach Jess Sartorio for the Pirates of Cedar Creek tonight. 6-13 so far, so the season up and down.
Yeah, I would say that's one of our things this year. We have some really, really good games and some games that we'd like to, play a little better. So our consistency is something that is a factor that we've been trying to focus on throughout the season.
Something I've always wanted to ask somebody from Cedar Creek. How long has the school been in effect?
2010, the school was built, and it's kind of a unique thing there that the first class was they were the only people in the building.
Okay.
So for 4 years, they kind of built the program.
Okay.
And my coaching staff is a group of girls that went through the program. So it's kind of since that first group. So it's something that we like to have at Cedar Creek is people coming back and helping out. But yeah, it's an awesome school. It's great, great energy. It's a new school. So we really like it there.
Showing that I don't know much about New Jersey geography, is it a town called Cedar Creek? Or
So it's in Egg Harbor City.
Egg Harbor City.
Yep.
Okay, I knew it wasn't.
Yep.
I didn't think it was Cedar Creek actual city.
Yep.
Generally speaking, then this is how many years for you as the head coach?
That's a great question. I think I'm on year 7.
7.
I always forget. So 7 or 6.
I always stump the coaches on that question.
Yeah, I'd have to look back 100%.
Now your starters here. I'm just going to go through the list here. I guess the first 5 you mentioned are stars. So let's start talking about Mia. Is it McCall?
Yeah, so our starting 5 is all seniors.
Okay.
So Mia's been in with the program since her freshman year. Great leader. She's a captain. She's our point guard, primary ball handler. She kind of runs the team in that aspect. On the floor, she's distributing. She attacks the rim strong. And like I said, she's a really good leader as well.
Okay, and then we have Lexi Sears.
Lexi's been coming around big time this year. She's had some really big games. Again, 4-year varsity player.
Wow.
A thing with her is every year I tell her she could do more, and she's kind of opened up this year and is having some big games, scoring, and doing the right things at the right time. And she's another leader on the floor as well.
I'm sure head coaches can appreciate when you say something like that to a player that they accept the challenge.
Oh yeah, without a doubt. Yep.
All right, then we have Imani.
Imani.
See, I was going to try to get pronunciations out.
And she makes sure that we say it right.
Imani Taylor. Yep. Okay, talk about her a little bit.
Yeah, she's our primary shooter, and she's shown a lot of growth and improvement over the 4 years that she's been with us. She's a kid that is tough on herself. When she's not shooting well or playing well, she kind of puts her head down at times. But we all work with her, and she is everyone's good teammates, and she really appreciates that. But yeah, she's our primary shooter. She can get to the rim too, but she really likes to take that outside shot.
Okay, and after her we have, is it Laskaya?
Yeah, Laskaya Winters.
Laskaya Winters, talk about her.
She's our center, and if anybody talks about Laskaya, she is the best kid ever. Her teammates love her, coaches love her. She's got great energy all the time, always has a positive attitude, and just works extremely hard. You cannot ask for anything more from Laskaya. She brings it every day. Great energy, positive, no matter if she's scoring, defending, on the bench, in the locker room, like she does it all.
Sounds like another coach's dream.
Yeah, for sure.
And lastly, we have Nyasia Hill.
Nyasia Hill's probably one of the most athletic players I've ever coached in my years of coaching in any sport.
Right.
And you'll see that on the floor. She can do some really, really good things with and without the basketball. And she I think sometimes doesn't even know her full potential either. She can get to the rim easy. She defends very well, rebounds, and she can coast up and down the court. Sometimes her athleticism gets her in a little trouble because she's too fast, but I'll take that any day.
So what do you expect in today's game? Now, have you played Millville already so far? Or
yeah, no? They came to our court, and they took it to us. They went on a 14-0 run to start the game off, and that kind of hurt us to build, dig that. We dug ourselves a hole early and tried to get out of it. And it was kind of tough for us to do that. We had to play a different style. And credit to Millville. They came out ready to play. They have some really good athletes that can shoot, that can rebound. So hopefully today we're ready to play and we can kind of, put a better performance out there than we did the last time.
Well, we appreciate you taking a few minutes with us.
Thank you.
Jess Sartorio, the head coach of Cedar Creek Pirates. We'll have the game for you momentarily. Stay with us right here on Quinn Broadcasting. We'll be right back.
Allen Associates is a family-owned and operated full-service agency, managing a broad base of clients in the New Jersey area. Allen Associates has been a leader in health benefits and financial services including health, prescription, life insurance, pension, 401k plans and estate planning. With more than 60 years of experience and a staff of highly trained and dedicated professionals, Allen Associates is noted for its ability to build strong, long-term relationships with our clients and the communities we serve. Give them a call today at 856-692-2250. Allen Associates, your complete health and financial services, Vineland, New Jersey.
It's Thunderbolt basketball on Twin Broadcasting. Join us now as the Millville Thunderbolts take on their next opponent. And now, here's your commentators for today's game.
On the special night here at the Thunderdome, the senior night for the girls basketball program. A little bit of a special introductions are going to be made as we have a nice orange and blue balloon facade over in the corner there. And I think the girls are going to be coming through there somehow, some way. Cedar Creek, of course, having their place at their benches. But the players will be introduced and very shortly here. Glad to have you with us. Fred Melendez along with Ariel Melendez. Cedar Creek is the opponent. Millville beat the Cedar Creek Pirates earlier this season, 60-39. So they'll be hoping to make it 2 for 2 this year.
Yeah, and as we watch, as they get the balloons set up right here at the center, I imagine that's where they'll take the photos and everything with the parents. And it looks like they'll be coming through the locker room as they have the Millville cheerleaders kind of standing on each side of them as they get introduced.
Always have to give kudos to the cheerleaders. They do a lot of the behind-the-scenes stuff, like I'm sure they put together that balloon ensemble right there.
Absolutely.
The streamers that are hanging over top of the locker room door. A lot of those things are done by the cheerleading crew, so we give them a lot of kudos for what they do for the programs.
And you see as the PA starts to kind of get everything going, you see the other players on the Millville squad with the flowers that usually go to the parents as our introduction gets underway. And our first introduction is actually Millville manager. I did not get that first name, unfortunately. I think it's Giovanni, I believe. Alvarez is what it sounds like. Apologies if I'm not hearing correctly, but. And she wants to go into labor and delivery, is what the PA just told us about Alvarez.
Our next senior honoree is Marissa Stevens.
Marissa Stevens is new to the program, as Coach LaBosse told us yesterday and today.
First year as a member of the basketball program. Marissa is being escorted by her aunt Brandy, Uncle John, and cousin Gabby. Marissa's future plans include possibly continuing her education or entering the military. Our next senior honoree is Ayla Gomez.
Ayla Gomez being the next player to introduce. She's primarily a player that comes off the bench for Millville, but she will get the chance to start tonight.
That's another thing about senior night. Anybody like a senior like the Ayla Gomez, who's not a starter during the season, they try to get all the starters in to start the game, give them a little bit of a special night, which this one will be throughout the experience here at the Thunderdome.
Our final senior honoree this evening is Brooke Joslin.
And Brooke Joslin, the last to be introduced. We said her name quite a lot yesterday. She did pretty big for Millville on the three-pointers. She is a 4-year starter. So she's been with this, I believe that's what Coach LaBosse says. She's been with the program all 4 years. So all 4 seniors having been introduced, getting their photos taken.
All the seniors and their families and friends for the participation and support of the Millville Thunderbolts basketball team.
I like that approach, going through the.
Yeah.
I think she was the only one that did that.
Well, Ayla did stand behind it. I don't know if she ended up going through, but I did see Ayla Gomez standing behind it. I think maybe some of them were unsure of where to stand, but as the players will get their photo taken.
Yeah, it's like a passage through the hoop there. Just another era of life that they're participating in here. Photographs being taken at center court. Lots of smiles over there. So I'm guessing that's going to pretty much do the pregame ceremonial things. And we will be underway shortly. Cedar Creek versus Millville. Sure, they will introduce the starters. We have them for you, but we're going to hold off on that as well.
And then
look at that.
you know, you
Now,
had
that's a
to,
nice
yeah,
touch.
you had to wonder because as we mentioned, all 5 starters on the Cedar Creek squad are seniors, so a nice little gesture from the Millville squad as they each will get a rose as well. We'll get into those starters in just a moment, but all 5 seniors that are being introduced for Cedar Creek are in the starting lineup, as were the seniors for Millville. So we've got a little senior face-off to get the game started.
Very nice gesture indeed to honor the seniors that are playing for Cedar Creek as well.
So we will get started with our national anthem, and then we will bring you the starters for each team.
Oops.
There it goes. We had a little bit of a interruption at the end of the anthem there, but we got through it.
Yes. Starting lineups being introduced by our PA announcer.
Yes, we will start with the visiting Cedar Creek, as we mentioned, all seniors in this lineup.
Number 13, Lexi Cedar. Number 12, Imani Taylor. Number 25, Vizcaya Richards. And number 14, Ayesha Bell.
And now we see the Millville Thunderbolts starting lineup.
And you'd like to see kind of everyone getting involved. You have the JV players as well as the cheerleaders in the introduction line for Millville. And we even have some little handshakes with the manager as well. So kind of everybody getting involved. I always love to see the handshakes at the end. I always think about however many handshakes they have to remember.
So there's your starting lineup for the Cedar Creek Pirates, yes. Number 5, Mia McCole. Number 13, Lexi Sears. Number 12, Imani Taylor. She's going to be a big part of this game. Trust me, I'll tell you more about that in a minute. She is their leading scorer. Vizcaya Winters, number 25, and number 14, Ayesha Hill, rounds out the top 5. Starting 5 for the Pirates of Cedar Creek.
And then you take a look at Millville's starting lineup. Number 2, Brooke Joslin. Again, we talked about her a lot yesterday. She's one of Millville's top players, as well as number 24, Brianni Edwards. Number 11, Jalen Jones getting started. She provided a lot of energy for Millville yesterday. Number 23, Marissa Stevens, and getting the start in this one, number 12, Ayla Gomez.
So we are set for basketball activity here at Millville High School. Cedar Creek and Millville going at each other. Millville winning the first one rather convincingly, 60-39. They'd like to honor their seniors night with another similar performance to that. We'll see how it goes as Coach Jess Sartori. Coaches remember all the things that happened in the game against their team. She mentioned that Millville scored the first 14 points of their first meeting this season. So let's see if Millville can duplicate some of that as we are set for the opening tap. Fred Melendez along with Ariel Melendez. You are watching on Quinn Broadcasting Facebook Live, Quinn Broadcasting YouTube Live, and, of course, on Channel 22, for those of you who are home watching on television, Channel 22. Long-range three, that's going to be a little short, and the rebound goes off Millville out of bounds. So a long-range three-point shot by Jocelyn does not go.
Yeah, so Jocelyn already trying to show off the three ball that she had yesterday.
First possession for Cedar Creek. McCall goes back to Sears, and they get it across the timeline. Taylor, nice pass and shot. Number 25 on the basket, that's Laskaya Winters. Good feed from Taylor.
Yeah, and no one saw her underneath the basket. Made it a pretty easy layup.
Millville will look to tie, turnaround jumper short, and the rebound comes down to Laskaya Winters.
Yeah, just not enough put on the shot there by Stevens.
Left side, a long-range three. Almost bounces in.
But because it did hit the top of the backboard, it is whistled down.
Get used to seeing that. That was Amani Taylor. She has 19 threes on the season. That's what I was going to get around to saying. She can shoot the three.
And exactly. She looked very comfortable as Cedar Creek gets the takeaway.
She gets the steal now. Sliding, and that shot partially blocked. It's still in play. Sipping it back out. Taylor hands it across to McCall. Doesn't go. And finally rebounded by number 24, Brianni Edwards. Cedar Creek getting a few shots there, but nothing going down. They swing it around. Top of the key. Long range three, and that one's going to go home. Nice shot by Brianni Edwards.
That barely touched even the netting on the way in. That was about as clean of a three.
Now a steal, and Millville's going to capitalize on it on the rebound. That is Brooke Joslin putting it in. There's that pressure defense, but again, a good job of bringing the ball up court quickly. A chance at a shot, but Edwards would have none of it. She blocks it out of bounds. So we watch some of the play here. Here's the three-pointer.
It grazes the netting on the way down, but that's about the cleanest shot you could see.
That shot just a little bit wide to the left, and ball is kept in, but tapped to an opposing player. Millville will come back with it. Joslin trying to go through players, and she has it stripped. Nyasia Hill with the dribble, trying to go through the lane. That's the discontinuation, or yeah. You have to shoot it if you go up in the air like that. I don't know if that was the right word. Discontinuation, something like that. You cannot do that.
Basically you can't do that.
Yeah.
Put it nice and simple. And Cedar Creek putting heavy pressure each time Millville's trying to get across the line.
Got to get it across.
Joslin, I think just barely gets there.
Shot is up, off the rim, backside, and it's Cedar Creek with the rebound.
Oh, and a nice save there on the sideline.
Spin move. Taylor goes up, gets fouled. So Amani Taylor will go to the free throw line. First foul of the game goes to Millville. And it goes to number 2, that is Brooke Joslin. 2 shots coming up for Amani Taylor. First one is good. Chance to bring the Pirates within 1 with this shot. Missing, and nice block out rebound by Brianni Edwards. Edwards passes to Jalen Jones. Right border, they swing it back out. Joslin back to Jones. Somehow she kept control of that. Edwards did a good job of maintaining possession.
And what a block.
Yeah. Nyasia Hill said not this time, but it will still be Millville basketball.
And Edwards was looking to take another 3 there, but Jocelyn will this time.
And Jocelyn connects.
Well, Millville aided by a couple 3 balls in this early 8-3 lead.
Ball is on the floor. Millville will scoop it up. Jocelyn has this one. Jones, and now Jocelyn just short. Good rebound underneath by Winters. Taylor, nice dish, but unfortunately not a connection there. And the turnover with 4.5 minutes to go.
And we've got our first substitution of the game for Millville. That's Aubrey Jocelyn checking in, giving Brianni Edwards a breather.
Millville with the basketball and a 5-point advantage. A couple of threes aiding that cause. Jones pulls it out, double teamed, has the ball poked out of bounds by Taylor.
Yeah, I've noticed that. I don't know if it's been just on Jalen Jones, but it seems like the Pirates are almost kind of targeting her on the double teams.
They get the ball all the way out to Jalen Jones. Jones gets a return, swings it to Jocelyn. Underneath pass, and they swing it back out. Jones has a little difficulty with the control, and we're going to jump ball. That'll favor Cedar Creek. I think we all heard that.
Yeah, I think we can leave that as is.
Yep. Got to get shots up. That's the point. Halfway through this first quarter, 8-3 Millville.
Millville doing a good job, but
they do get it across. Almost a 10-second call there. Pass. Taylor.
Oh, thought about the 3, but
a little too long, and the rebound taken.
That's Gomez.
By Ayla Gomez. Jones brings it up court. They swing it to Gomez.
Yeah, right now Thunderbolts trying to find something in the lane, but
that's going to be. I think that was partially blocked.
Yeah, that was Aubrey Jocelyn on the shot.
Looking to move, baseline move, sweet move by Mia McCall.
Yeah, and that was a nice lead pass.
And now a 3-pointer by Taylor. That's off the rim. It'll be still controlled by Cedar Creek. Driving to the baseline and going through the lane, drawing the foul. Number 14, that is Nyasia Hill. She powered away after getting that rebound and draws the foul.
It's only the second foul of this game in total, but it's the second foul.
Both on Jocelyn.
On
Brooke Jocelyn.
Yep, on Brooke Jocelyn.
Her shot rattles out. Looking to make 1 for 2 here. That one's short, and Jocelyn gets the rebound. So Brooke Jocelyn collects the ball. Now she'll bring it across the line. Gomez back out to Jocelyn, tries the 3. Off the rim. The rebound is batted loose, and it's taken by Lexi Sears. Sears goes right side. Hill looking to pop and shot, and does not go. And again, a good rebound by Brooke Jocelyn. She's making herself known on the boards tonight so far. They swing it around to the left side. Almost a steal. Jocelyn keeps it in action. Now that's going to be tipped out of bounds by Cedar Creek.
Yeah, it's a lot of what Millville's been doing, and I think Cedar Creek's maybe taken a note to that, is passing it kind of around the key quite a bit just to try and set up a shot. But the Pirates have kind of taken notice, and that's Millville's strategy.
Jocelyn did not take the shot, but Jalen Jones decides that a 3 might be appropriate, and it certainly turned out to be.
Yeah, Millville's had a lot of success on the 3 ball. I don't know. They've definitely missed at least 1 or 2, but it's been working for him so far. As you take a look there, as Jocelyn just to a wide open Jalen Jones. She had plenty of time to figure out if she wanted the 3 or not, banged it off the board.
They always look prettier off the glass, don't they? Something about...
Certainly helps when you can bang it off, too.
Oh, just took it away. Imani Taylor just said, let me have this, and she's going to take it coast to coast for the off-the-glass layup.
She pretty much ripped it out of the hands of Ayla Gomez and said, I want these points. Well, nice by Nice drive
Good
by
pass.
Jones.
Shot is good. Good realization there to find the open player.
And that drive by Jalen Jones set up a perfect play there for number 5, Aubrey Joslin. But saw that yesterday from Jones. She has the ability to cut through the defense with speed.
And that shot missing. Good rebound, however, by Cedar Creek, number 25, Laskaya Winters, but the possession arrow favors. There's that pass right to the post and a nice easy touch. She set herself and made that basket. So Aubrey Joslin getting that basket for Millville. 40 seconds left in the first quarter. A healthy advantage for Millville, but now do we have a reach in? I think we have a foul.
Yep. Cedar Creek trying to get the jump balls, the possession arrows in their favor, but instead ends up being their first foul.
Lexi Sears is tabbed with the foul, so that's only the first team foul. 36 seconds left.
Yeah, neither team in any trouble in this first quarter.
Jones passes it to Joslin. Jones driving off the glass and in. Jalen Jones with a nice push to the basket. 18-7 Millville. McCall gets it to Taylor. Now in the hands of Niaja Hill. Sears trying to drive, but good cutoff. Getting it back. And time is wasting, gets the shot off. That one's going to hit the top of the backboard and really not have much of a chance. But as we watch some of the action here, just a good job by Jones to drive to the basket hard, get it off the glass, and get that kind roll into the basket for Millville. A very good first quarter for Millville, using the three-point touch to get at least half of their points. 18-7 is the score as we get set for the second quarter.
And they've come off of a couple nice plays from Brianna Edwards. She has a couple of threes for Millville, as does Jalen Jones. And did Brooke Joslin get one in there as well?
Well, let's see. They had 2 for Edwards.
I know Jones
Joslin
got
had one.
Okay, okay.
And Edwards had one. I'm sorry, Jones. Jalen Jones.
Yeah, so a lot of Millville's points, as you mentioned, in that first quarter coming via the 3-ball, and that's a good way to stretch a lead out as Millville comes in 18-7 to start the second quarter.
They swing the ball around all the way to the left now, and a good strip. Reaching in there, I'm not sure who it was.
I don't know if that was Jones, I believe. It was either Jones or Edwards that got a hand in.
3-point shot, it's short. Rebound and put.
Oh,
just want to get optical.
Yes, I also thought that shot went in by Edwards.
That was off last at Millville, and I think Joslin realized that she didn't have to play that one.
Yeah, it's those situations where most of the time you're aware of the situation and realize that you don't need to get a hand in, but
well, Joslin almost got the steal as a result on the inbounds, but it still belongs to the Pirates. All the way back out to Taylor. Imani Taylor off the glass, doesn't go. Rebounded by Millville.
A good job by Stevens to get it up court quickly.
And driving to the hole, she's fouled, so not much of a chance to get it towards the basket, but she'll go to the foul line. So Jalen Jones will go to the foul line. She'll get 2 shots here as the foul is on number 25, Laskaya Winters.
Yeah, Millville with a chance to stretch this lead a little bit more. The first shot doesn't fall.
We have an interesting
Yeah,
crowd
you can
next to
hear,
us
you
now.
can probably hear what we're hearing, and it has been pretty comical so far as Jones gets the second one to drop as Ayla Gomez will check back into the game.
The lead is a dozen. Millville 19, Cedar Creek 7. McCall across to Sears. Sears driving, a nice touch off the glass.
Well, that's just a nice drive to the basket. And again, Jalen Jones facing the double team ends up getting the ball taken away.
Shot is a little bit off. Nice rebound by Stevens. But again, that's a good defense by the Pirates to help that play develop. Jocelyn doesn't get it to
she
go.
almost got the kind roll. Millville had another opportunity at it, but the second shot doesn't fall. Cedar Creek will try to hurry it up court.
Sears is going to be guilty with travel. Not Sears, I'm sorry. That's Nigeria Hill. Here's the move to the basket. The shot.
That is Sears on the shot, too. It was just a nice drive to the basket for the 2 points as Millville will inbound it.
Ball in the hands of Stevens. Good passing, get it quickly up court and looking to finish the play. And chance at a three-point play. Good move to the hoop by Brianni Edwards.
Brianni Edwards has taken this game into her own hands for Millville. You take a look at the drive there. Fights through the contact. Gets the shot to fall. And we'll have a chance for 3 points on this drive.
Laskaya Winters tabbed with the foul.
That's her second of the quarter, I believe, is what I believe she had the first one, too.
Second shot. Oh, actually, one shot missing. Imani Taylor brings it up for the Cedar Creek Pirates. She looks to finish it all the way. She does. That's what the star players do. They drive, they finish. Imani Taylor with the basket. Shot is up, no good. Rebound battle for still on the floor, and Cedar Creek will wind up with it. Cedar Creek trying to bring it in. Oh, a lot of steps there.
And a lot of times they do let the little step go. You take a look at that last shot opportunity by Taylor. Nice drive to the hoop. Just lays it up and in.
Just took it and went with it, made it happen. And now a free throw opportunity is coming up.
That's only the first foul on Edwards.
Mia McCall short on the first one.
As Aubrey Jocelyn checking back in for Ayla Gomez.
Second shot is up, rattles around, rebounded, however, by number 10.
But the pass went straight to Marissa Stevens. So while it was good for Cedar Creek to get the rebound, the pass went to no one close to the team.
Jocelyn guarded tightly, and I think we're going to get a travel.
Well, now it's a foul on the floor, so they say before the shot.
Anytime I see those stutter steps, though, I wonder if they're going to call traveling.
So that's the third team foul already on the Pirates. We still have just under 5.5.
There's a shot. It's off the rim. Taylor again brings it up court. The ball always finds the key player. Taylor certainly is that. McCall back to Taylor for three. Off the rim. McCall will get the rebound, but it's taken away from her. And I think as a result of the takeaway, well, there's both number fives. Who got the foul?
Well, the foul was on...
number 5 for the Cedar Creek. Okay.
Yep. I was trying to spit that out.
Second foul on Mia McCall.
And again, their fourth team foul, so Millville will get some shots if Cedar Creek continues to foul.
Jones for three, and yes, indeed, it's in. Another three-pointer for Jones.
I know they have, but it almost feels like Millville can't miss from three tonight.
Now looking to drive through the lane, dishes left side. Back to Taylor. Taylor will take the three. That rattles out, and a nice rebound by Brianni Edwards.
And they do have it up on the board. Millville is in the bonus. So any fouls from here on out in the quarter, as we get a timeout, I believe, from Cedar Creek's side to take a look at some of the action here. That last drive, this should be the three by Jalen Jones, and it is. And just a little help off the rim.
You take it any way you can get it.
And as long as it hits twine, you don't care if it hits everything else on the way in, but the three ball's been the story for Millville so far in this 24-11 lead. We're just under 4:15 left in the first half.
Yeah, they are not shy of taking it, and they've been making a good number of them.
And I can't remember, I know there have been, but I can't remember too many misses from three. And when you've got the confidence to shoot three and you see it go in more than a few times, you're more than willing to keep shooting them.
Hey, you get the confidence. I know Brooke Joslin, watching yesterday's game, she's not shy to take the threes. And for that matter, neither is Brianni Edwards. Those two players definitely like shooting the threes.
And Jalen Jones has gotten a few opportunities open as well, as Mill's been doing a lot of passing around the key to maybe set up those shots. So maybe if they remember something from their last matchup, or they're just seeing something on this Pirates team, trying to exploit that. And they're doing a good job.
4:17 on the clock, a 13-point lead for Millville. Ball in hands of Hill, now it's taken away. Good steal by Marissa Stevens. Thunderbolt attack coming. Edwards off the glass, gets her own rebound. She is surrounded by white jerseys. She loosens herself up, gets another shot up, skims off the rim. Good rebound underneath by Stevens, doesn't go.
Brooke Joslin had it for a second. I believe, yep, that ends up going off of her last as a substitution here for Cedar Creek. I know we missed one of their other players coming in. Emily Seltzer checked into the game a little while ago. I believe Mia McCall came back in.
Shot is up, a little too strong, and Edwards again with the rebound.
It was either McCall coming back in or Kaylee Sears. She is in the game as well.
Edwards again open for three. That one's going to rattle out. And Taylor takes the rebound, sends Cedar Creek the other way. Emily Setzer in the game, as we mentioned. That's a three-point shot, and that one goes. Mia McCall connects on the tray. 24-14 the score. Just over 3 minutes left.
Yeah, I've really noticed that as Edwards was trying to drive to the lane there, she's fouled. So as we mentioned, every foul against Cedar Creek. You take a look at the three ball taken here. Again, nothing but net on the shot.
When you get that open and you have the shot, no harm in taking it. And she made it count.
So Brianni Edwards will head to the line, but yeah, I've kind of noticed Cedar Creek's strategy, and I've mentioned it once already, on Jalen Jones especially, are looking for the double team on her. Their first shot doesn't go for Edwards. So kind of keep note of that as the game continues, if that's just something they've seen against Jones specifically, or if it's something they'll employ the rest of the way, as Ayla Gomez came back in after that first shot.
Both shots are missed from the free throw line. The rebound taken by number 10, Callie Sears. Cedar Creek trying to cut into this lead further, looking to get it into the single digits. There's a nice pass, but the shot is blocked. And we're going to wind up. I thought we would get a jump ball there, but no.
Yeah, for Cedar Creek, they're happy to keep the ball as that three goes well wide. Nice keep in, though.
Yep, they still have possession.
That was Hill with the acrobats.
Taylor with a shot off the glass, doesn't go. Ball is battled for. Millville will wind up with it. 3-player collision underneath the basket that time. But the Thunderbolts prevail with the ball. Ball is tipped. Edwards saves it. Good ball movement, unfortunately, through the hands of a Millville player out of bounds.
Yeah, that was just a little too high for Ayla Gomez. She got the hands on it, but couldn't quite corral it.
Approaching 2 minutes left in this first half. Millville up by 10. At the top of the key. Dishing and saving it nicely. Boy, that one's almost out of bounds. McCall tries to drive, doesn't do so. Passing all the way around. Taylor. Good passes and good basket. There was a lot of passes that were made that were perfect, and Callie Sears finally puts it in.
Yeah, Brooke Joslin having almost a tough time as they do end up getting it across the line as Brianna Edwards goes up off the rim. Then
that's going to go out of bounds.
Yeah, Cedar Creek knew what was going on there. Marissa Stevens will check back in. Let's take a look down here at the nice shot. Just an easy setup. Able to fight through 2 Millville players. Was Sears on that one.
Well, the lead is now 8, so Cedar Creek would look to try to get closer before halftime. We're at 1:10 left. Driving. Ball is lost. Who is it off? It looks like it's going to belong to Millville. Or is there a foul?
Yeah, there is a foul. It looks like, I'll wait to see who it's on. I thought he put up number 5, and that would have been, but that is on Aubrey Joslin. Only Millville's second foul. Aubrey's first.
Oh, good play to keep that alive. Fortunately, the ball won't cooperate and go in. Nyasia Hill got the shot up. Under a minute left in the quarter. Jones has the ball tipped, and back comes Cedar Creek looking to make it a coast-to-coast effort. Shot a little too much of a line drive underneath the basket.
Brooke Joslin also got the hand on that shot as well, I think is what forced it more so to be a line drive. But Cedar Creek does keep possession.
They'll inbound it underneath their basket. Shot is, I don't know if that was blocked or not.
Just, a benefit of the doubt, I'm going to say blocked.
Moving through, off her foot though. Good job effort to keep the ball alive, but now Cedar Creek does get it. Sears brings it into the front court. Taylor swings it to Hill. Moving McCall, she falls and she's going to be guilty of travel. Anytime the feet go up like that, you're going to get called for travel quite often. Unfortunate fall for her, but it is a turnover. It goes in favor of Millville.
You see Millville here is probably going to try and keep this for the last 15 seconds. Again, as I usually do, say it.
That was an ill-advised pass, and that's all I'm going to say about that. That was not a smart pass.
Should keep account of how many times I say something, and then I'm immediately proven wrong. As for Millville's sake, they'll try this one again.
Oh, they try the home run ball. Good stop. Edwards trying to go right in, and she does it off the glass. That was a highlight reel. Now the other side, it's long on the shot, and that'll bring us to the end of the quarter as McCall overshot that one. But we'll talk it like a home run throw. It's going to wind up being caught and driven to the basket by Edwards right here. Avoids the charging contact, so nice play by Millville to wrap up the first half. We are at the halftime break. The cheerleaders are on the floor. It's 26-16, Millville in front.
Complete Care has some big news to share with you.
We're here opening more locations and offering more services every day,
including our newest locations on Pearl Street in Bridgeton and High Street in Millville.
We're here with convenient, high-quality, and accessible healthcare services all under one roof.
We're here just a call or email away.
We're here to provide compassionate care for you and your family.
We're here and we're ready when you are.
Complete Care Health Network, ready when you are.
Hey parents, there's something you should know. If you don't teach me about money, that's okay. I'll live off your nest egg for the rest of my life.
Feel confident talking to your kids about money.
You're gonna find me a real one, right?
Before it's too late. Get ready at td.com/kidsandmoney.
Life puts a lot of demands on us. There's our jobs, those community and charity projects, our friends and the demands of the family,
Happy birthday.
birthdays and homework, the upkeep and maintenance of our homes, cars and possessions. Maybe it's time to really weigh out the things of greater importance, our relationship with God. Let us help you. New Life Church, Millville, New Jersey.
At Mintz Insurance, we're proud to have been serving our customers for nearly 80 years, offering 30 different insurance products for your auto, home, and business. And to help ensure that you're getting the best rates possible, we give you up to 3 quotes for every policy, so you can choose what's right for you. At Mintz, we're part of the community, local representatives, supporting events, and proud of it. It's part of who we are. Mintz Insurance. Call today and find out how we can help you save on insurance, or visit us at mintzinsurance.com.
Complete Care has some big news to share with you.
We're here opening more locations and offering more services every day,
including our newest locations on Pearl Street in Bridgeton and High Street in Millville.
We're here with convenient, high-quality, and accessible healthcare services all under one roof.
We're here just a call or email away.
We're here to provide compassionate care for you and your family.
We're here and we're ready when you are.
Complete Care Health Network, ready when you are.
Hey parents, there's something you should know. If you don't teach me about money, that's okay. I'll live off your nest egg for the rest of my life.
Feel confident talking to your kids about money.
You're gonna find me a real one, right?
Before it's too late. Get ready at td.com/.
You're not alone. Jesus is the light of the world, and He's waiting to be your friend.
At Mintz Insurance, we're proud to have been serving our customers for nearly 80 years, offering 30 different insurance products for your auto, home, and business. And to help ensure that you're getting the best rates possible, we give you up to 3 quotes for every policy, so you can choose what's right for you. At Mintz, we're part of the community, local representatives, supporting events, and proud of it. It's part of who we are. Mintz Insurance. Call today and find out how we can help you save on insurance, or visit us at mintzinsurance.com.
Complete Care has some big news to share with you.
We're here opening more locations and offering more services every day,
including our newest locations on Pearl Street in Bridgeton and High Street in Millville.
We're here with convenient, high-quality, and accessible healthcare services all under one roof.
We're here just a call or email away.
We're here to provide compassionate care for you and your family.
We're here and we're ready when you are.
Complete Care Health Network, ready when you are.
Hey parents, there's something you should know. If you don't teach me about money, that's okay. I'll live off your nest egg for the rest of my life.
Feel confident talking to your kids about money.
You're gonna find me a real one, right?
Before it's too late. Get ready at td.com/kidsandmoney.
Everyone's talking. They're talking at home. They're talking on the job. Everywhere, at any time, you see people talking. But is anyone listening?
Jesus is. He's listening for you to call upon Him, and He will answer. Let us introduce you to Him. Every Sunday, 11 a.m., New Life Church, Millville, New Jersey.
At Mintz Insurance, we're proud to have been serving our customers for nearly 80 years, offering 30 different insurance products for your auto, home, and business. And to help ensure that you're getting the best rates possible, We give you up to 3 quotes for every policy, so you can choose what's right for you. At Mintz, we're part of the community. Local representatives, supporting events, and proud of it. It's part of who we are. Mintz Insurance. Call today and find out how we can help you save on insurance, or visit us at mintzinsurance.com.
Complete Care has some big news to share with you.
We're here opening more locations and offering more services every day,
including our newest locations on Pearl Street in Bridgeton and High Street in Millville.
We're here with convenient, high quality, and accessible healthcare services all under one roof.
We're here just a call or email away.
We're here to provide compassionate care for you and your family.
We're here and we're ready when you are.
Complete Care Health Network, ready when you are.
It's time for sports on the Quinn Broadcasting Network. QVC brings you local sporting events, action-packed specials, and play-by-play coverage of the area's sporting activities. From Pop Warner to college sports, Quinn Broadcasting covers it all. Join us now here on QVC for today's exciting event.
We're back here at the Thunderdome, senior night for the Lady Thunderbolts. They lead at the halftime break 26-16. And one good thing for Cedar Creek, we mentioned that the first game between these two schools, Millville scored the first 14 points. Well, the first 2 points of this game belonged to Cedar Creek as they got the basket from Laskaya Winters, but then Millville had some sharp shooting. 4 threes made in that first quarter. An 18-point first quarter for Millville, and a nice distribution of three-pointers. Brianna Edwards had 2 of them. Jalen Jones had 1, and Brooke Joslin had 1. So they had different people shooting the threes very nicely.
Yeah, and that's good to see from Millville that not only are they getting the threes to fall, they're getting the fall from multiple players. So the scoring is pretty spread out for Millville in terms of those 26 points. And for Cedar Creek's credit, they haven't let Millville go on too much of a run. As you take a look at the scoring leaders here, Brianna Edwards leads the way with 10 points. She had that nice play along with Brooke Joslin at the end of that half on the home run pass. Jalen Jones got a couple threes we mentioned. This one, she's got 9 points. Brooke Joslin rounds out the starters who have scored. She has 5 and a couple other points in this game.
The other 2 points belong to Aubrey Joslin.
Yeah,
so that's the story for Millville's offense.
And the scoring has been spread out a little bit for Cedar Creek, as leading the way with 5 points apiece is Imani Taylor and Mia McCole, and sharing 2 points each, Laskaya Winters and Lexi Sears, as well. And 2 other points coming from Callie Sears. I'm over here trying to read your handwriting.
Yeah.
You write small.
Tiny.
Yeah.
I write tiny.
You write neat though, so
that way
I should be able to read it. But yeah, the 2 other points coming from Sears in this 26-16 game.
What I think you have to like about Millville's performance is they're not letting Cedar Creek get into any kind of offensive rhythm. They're keeping the ball to the outside pretty much, and Cedar Creek hasn't been able to really get a lot of good shots up. Of course, the star player there, Imani Taylor, has definitely made an impact, but she only has the 5 points. She hasn't hit a three-pointer yet.
She's definitely taken some.
She's taken some, but they are having trouble setting up good shots. Mia McCall has those 5 points, but otherwise, Millville's defense is really doing a job of preventing good shots.
Yeah, and that's credit to Millville's defense for being able to limit what Cedar Creek has been able to do. It's a 10-point lead for the Lady Bolts as we get ready to start play. I always try to time that buzzer. Wasn't paying attention this time to get that one through, but yeah, Millville hasn't, despite the fact that it's a 26-16 score, I don't, again, to Cedar Creek's credit, I don't think Millville's gone on too many big runs. I mean, they've been able to stretch the lead out as we get started here.
Joslin with a long-range 3 doesn't go. Gets her own rebound, puts it back up short. The battle for the rebound is still being contested. And I think we're going to get a jump ball, which will favor Cedar Creek.
Yeah, so that's what you want if you're Cedar Creek, is to get the takeaway in the first possession and try to cut into this 10-point deficit.
So across the timeline, Mia McCall gets it to Lexi Sears. Now Taylor. Three-point shot by McCall is short. Taylor winds up with an easy rebound.
Taylor didn't have to move.
Driving it up off the glass, no good, but a foul.
Yeah, Taylor didn't even have to move.
No, she didn't.
And that rebound came right to her. And so an early foul on Millville, but only the first foul on Gomez, so no worries for her.
2 shots coming up for Lexi Sears. First shot is short and bounces out of the basket.
Didn't quite take the bounce she wanted, as it did hit the front of the rim but didn't roll in.
Second shot is up, and the second shot is much better. Goes through, 1 for 2 trip. 26-17 the score, now still in favor of Millville. Going right to the basket, doesn't go, but that's what you want to see her do. Edwards just took it right to the hole, and I think she draws the foul as well on the second opportunity. That's just good effort by Brianni Edwards to get there.
Yeah, we've seen her fighting through a bit. As a little concern now, as that's the third foul on Winters.
2 shots coming up.
You have to imagine, as we've got a Cedar Creek player waiting to be substituted in, as would have to think, and yes, Winters is going to come out for just a little bit here.
Second shot coming up for Brianni Edwards. Puts that one through. So the 1 for 2 makes it a 27-17 game. Across the timeline, Imani Taylor driving right through. Actually decides to pass it.
Yeah, she didn't really have a good lane, so I think a good decision on the pass.
McCall doesn't get the drop.
Ooh. Talk about unlucky roll.
It went halfway down. It started to go down, but it came back out. And now Millville back to the attack. Jocelyn, open shot for 3, yes!
That was a no-look pass from Brooke Jocelyn to Marissa Stevens on the outside. And another 3 ball.
30-17. McCall dishes. Driving into the lane, and that one's going to fall out. Unlucky. Those last 2 shots taken by Cedar Creek, they started to drop, but then they don't. Jalen Jones with the dribble now. Passes to Edwards. Millville just going to be very deliberate on this possession. But again, Jocelyn not fearful of taking the threes. Rebounded by Imani Taylor. Taylor pulls up, passes to McCall. McCall hands off. Sears, now she hands off the Hill, and she does a nice touch off the glass. 30-19 now the score. Jones brings it into the front court. Gets a return feed right to the basket. Too hard on the shot. There's Edwards to try to clean up. And we're going to get a foul before any of the shots that count.
Yeah, the foul. Take a look here at I believe this is a 3. Watch that no-look pass. Yeah, she's not even looking at Stevens. And again, Millville's had on most of their threes wide open. So getting themselves time as Edwards will head to the line.
Brianni Edwards, I think they're asking whether or not there was a shot involved with the foul. I don't know that there was.
Edwards didn't get the shot up. Jocelyn did, but it was well after the whistle.
First shot does not drop.
Yeah, I believe Edwards was attempting to take a shot, but
Edwards cues it up, and she hits the back rim on that one. Imani Taylor pulls it down for Cedar Creek. She's going to try to go the distance. She's going to draw the foul. Shot doesn't go, but she's going to go to the foul line to try to get those 2 points.
So a second foul on Millville. Only the first foul on Stevens.
Taylor lining up the first shot. Makes that one count.
And Aubrey Jocelyn checking in for Ayla Gomez. I've noticed that Coach LaBosse is kind of making sure to get each of her players a break, as with what looks to be only a one-player bench. It's making sure none of her players are getting too exhausted out there.
Good rebound. Now that should go Millville's way up. Hill tried to reel it in for Cedar Creek, but she could not quite cleanly handle it. Another home run ball.
Again, yeah. I think they're noticing that Cedar Creek is giving them some trouble getting across, so.
Edwards, line drive three.
That's not the shot that you think should go in, but she nailed it.
Something's happening after the shot here. I'm not sure what he said. Here's the home run ball. We're going to watch the whole play sequence.
And maybe just a warning over there. But yeah, you watch. She just
lined it.
Yeah, look at the whole. Yeah, she almost loses it. Gets it over to Jocelyn, but Jocelyn get it right back. And yeah, she just kind of threw it. It ends up being a perfect shot. It's a nice move through.
Taylor goes through, trying to go through the lane to get some points, but she draws the foul once again.
So the third team foul on Millville with 5 minutes left. They're getting in danger of giving Cedar Creek the bonus. That's the second foul on Edwards.
So 2 shots coming up for Imani Taylor. Makes the first one. Hope you're enjoying. There we go. She skims that one in and out, and the rebound is taken by Stevens.
I've noticed that a lot tonight, where Cedar Creek's baskets are doing everything but going in.
Moving the ball around a little bit. Now they'll pull it back out. Marissa Stevens dribbling, hands it over to Edwards. Jalen Jones sees the lane, puts it up and puts it through. Nothing but net. And I think we're going to get a timeout by Cedar Creek. So there's 4:40 left in this third quarter. Millville continuing to just at least match point for point, as you see Jalen Jones with a nice touch for that last basket. It's 35-21. What can you possibly cook up if you're Cedar Creek?
If you're Cedar Creek, you've got to stop the 3-ball from Millville. That's been their success tonight and has helped them out to this lead, is you got to find a way to limit their chances on the outside. I don't even know if you can say force them to go through the middle, because Millville's been able to fight through the contact as well and make the tough shots. For Cedar Creek, you basically just have to stop any shots they make right now.
So it's a 14-point advantage for the home team as they try to celebrate a successful seniors night. Millville will be inbounding the ball, I believe. No, check that. It's a side in for Cedar Creek.
That came after the Jones shot, yes.
Yeah. Thank you. All right, Cedar Creek trying to get something on the board on this possession. Taylor. That's Hill bouncing with it.
Hill
and it's
had a three if she wanted it.
Unfortunately, it went off her foot, leg, and rolled away from her, or otherwise Jalen Jones might have been off to the races.
Yeah, Hill had herself an open three if she had taken it prior to that, but doesn't end up hurting Cedar Creek.
The Pirates with possession. Taylor alley-ooping to Hill, and she took a bit of a hop, and she did one of those double-handed head moves.
One of those.
What am I thinking? Open shot. Edwards puts it up a little too strong. Ball batted around. Taylor will wind up with it. More than likely, will just try to take it in, and she does for the basket. Imani Taylor with a chance at a three-point play as you watch the breakout. Good effort to poke it. And then she got it clean, and there she goes. 3/4 of the length of the court to make the basket and now have a chance at a three-point play.
That'd be second foul on Marissa Stevens.
Shot is short, but a good rebound by Cedar Creek. Driving, scoring. Mia McCall, if you will. We got to travel against Millville. Here's one of those moments where Cedar Creek can make a move. As McCall here, you see her drive it right through there and put it in nicely off the glass. So it's a 4-point run right now. They can make it 6. Taylor back outside to McCall. Sears. McCall back to Sears. They swing it to Taylor for 3. And that's going to skim off the rim. Edwards with the rebound. Jalen Jones with the dribble. Stevens loses it. But
Ronnie Edwards almost trapped that between her legs.
The old 2-on-1 does not work, but another foul against Millville. Edwards almost made a great play without knowing she made one.
Well, that's one of those. She's on the ground. She feels the ball. She's like, please let it stay. As
the foul was on Jalen Jones.
So from here on out, the last 3 minutes and 14 seconds, any fouls against Millville will send Cedar Creek to the line, but the first shot is missed.
Lexi Sears at the line.
Cedar Creek wants to try and get the points where they can. So we're still at a 10-point deficit, but they've had the better of play lately.
She makes the second one. 35-26, Millville. Edwards, double team, so she'll dish it back out to Jones. Jocelyn broke, but does not get the feed. Back out to Edwards. Edwards back out to Jones. Nice pass. She lost the ball. Oh, actually, she had it tipped out by Cedar Creek. So Millville still has it. Edwards tries the 3 off the rim. Jocelyn with a nice tap to the rebound. Shot is up, and she draws the foul. Great effort by Brooke Jocelyn to keep that ball alive and now draw the foul.
The third team foul in this quarter on Cedar Creek, but only the first on Nyjah Hill.
So 2 shots coming up for Jocelyn. She makes the first one. That was kind of significant in the fact that Cedar Creek had gone on a 5-point run.
And that is Winters checking back into the game. Remember, she is also at 3 fouls herself.
Second shot is good. 2 nice shots by Brooke Jocelyn. 37-26, under 2:45 to go in this third quarter. Sears gets it to Taylor. Taylor hits the back stanchion or whatever that thing is called. Therefore, it is nullified. Had that gone in, it would not have counted.
Well, that was a quick few seconds for Winters as she's back on the bench and Nyjah Hill is back in, so maybe just a quick offensive substitution.
Jones is fouled.
That foul on Imani Taylor, her second, team's 4th. So they're getting close to putting Millville in the bonus.
Jones will try the first one, and she makes. These are the kind of points that can definitely carry over the top. Brooke Jocelyn went 2 for 2 just a moment ago. First one is good by Jalen Jones. She'll look to make it 2 for 2.
And Millville, it's helped stop the run made by Cedar Creek as Jones goes 2 for 2 at the line.
That rebuilds a 13-point advantage. 39-26 Millville. Imani Taylor passes across to Lexi Sears. Nyjah Hill, good defense by Jones. Tries to pass it ahead.
Yeah, almost over the head of Stevens, but nice recovery.
Jocelyn for 3.
Have yourself a senior night, Brooke Jocelyn.
7 unanswered points. Good response by the Thunderbolts. The lead is suddenly 16. Under 2 minutes to go, third quarter. Mia McCall hands it over to Lexi Sears. Sears finds Taylor. McCall will try a 3 off the rim. Good box out again by Brianni Edwards. She does a great job on those rebounds. Passes it back to Jocelyn. Driving, dishing to Edwards. That's the line drive that's not going to go. But again, good job of getting that loose ball rebound. Now Edwards goes to the hole and gets the basket. Millville's begun to take over the situation here. 44-26 now the score.
Yeah, and along with Jocelyn's threes, Brownie Edwards has been a big part of that.
Oh, they get a travel call. McCall's in a bit of a disbelief, but here's Edwards just going right to the hoop, making it happen. A little dramatic ending there, but that's okay.
Yeah, Ayla Gomez back in the game for Millville.
Jones gets a return feed. Nice move, but the shot is short. And
we got a couple bodies on the floor.
I think Cedar Creek's going to wind up with possession.
And Jocelyn ended up underneath the hill. Yeah, but Millville's kind of taken over. Rebuilt their lead, made it even larger.
Imani Taylor circles, gets it to McCall. Open shot. Actually, that was partially blocked. And who touched it last? Yes, it went off the Pirates last.
Jocelyn getting a little cardio work up and down the stairs there to get the ball.
30 seconds left in the quarter. Jalen Jones passing, driving, and had it stripped from behind, but Edwards on the spot for the shot. No good. Still orange and blue ball.
Millville doing a nice job, too, fighting underneath the basket to get rebounds of their own shots.
Edwards trying to create space for herself. She'll come back out. Jones swings it to Stevens, back to Jones. Around the horn, the shot is short, and that will be out of bounds.
They gave Jocelyn a second to see if she'd be able to get that back in before her feet hit the ground, but nice effort. Cedar Creek will take over with 6 seconds left in this third quarter, excuse me.
Shot is up for three, a little too long, and the rebound taken by Edwards. Nothing surprising about that, but a great finish to the quarter. Millville scoring the last 9 points of the quarter to lead 44-26. The cheerleaders have something to cheer about, so we're going to let them do it. All right, we are getting set for the start of the fourth quarter. As we look at our Facebook page here, Denise Baginski Chu is watching. Glad to have you with us. Tina Stiles, hello to you. Donald Whitmore is watching. Bob Riley's with us, and Margaret Corson. All welcome to join us, and make comments if you hit the like button. And we'll look at the comments to see if they're appropriate to announce. How's that for saying it? Oh, nice play from behind. As a good play by Niaja Hill, but it goes out of bounds. So Millville will still have possession. Alley-oop pass to Edwards. Gets it under control. Gets a shot off, and she's fouled.
And we've seen Jocelyn and Edwards kind of looking for that play numerous times, and more often than not, it's worked out in their favor. They send it with a couple Edwards baskets, and I believe Edwards has drawn herself a couple fouls from those plays as well. So that's the third foul on Lexi Sears. I keep wanting to say Spears. The first shot doesn't go.
Edwards will try to make it 1 for 2, and that one skims off to the left. Jocelyn doing a great job of trying to keep that alive.
There's a lot of bodies in the air there.
Everybody tried to keep the ball going, but it winds up in Millville possession. Jones has it go short. Millville still with it. A three-pointer by Jocelyn, no good.
Oh, and Millville
She
assistant
gets it
coach
back.
over there.
Edwards rattles in and out. Another rebound and a foul.
Let me tell you.
What a great sequence.
The Millville assistant coach, I don't have his name, unfortunately, was ready to go crazy if that Brianna Edwards 3 had gone in. You take a look at everything going on here, the chaos. As Jocelyn tried to keep it in versus Stevens. You had Hill in there as well. As the first shot doesn't go from Stevens.
You just like the way they just kept tenaciously going after it.
And you continue to look at the action there as the second shot does fall.
45-26, a nice comfortable lead for Millville. Lexi Sears puts it in Taylor's hands, and Taylor swishes the three.
If Cedar Creek wants to find a way to get back in it, they're going to need more shots like that.
Millville has the ball and a 16-point lead. Edwards, a little too hard, but she's fouled. As we watch again, good form here, just nice launch and nothing but net.
And the fourth foul on Lexi Sears. I have a feeling she's going to be coming out momentarily. As she does, she will be replaced by that's Sabrine. I was trying to read a
Gazaz.
That wasn't me stalling at all. No, not whatsoever. I was not stalling on the name.
Cedar Creek trying a three. That's going to be short. Rebound battled for. And I think Millville winds up with it. Brooke Joslin. Jalen Jones. Nice pass in the middle, but a good defense by Cedar Creek. And now a chance to go right on up. And, oh, I tell you what, you got to love the way that Jalen Jones pretty much stopped the layup.
Yeah, she's been really good on the defensive end, too, using her speed to get back and almost try to rip that out of the hands.
Ball is,
kept in. That foot was close to the line. We've got a good vantage point of that one.
I think she stepped on it, but that's okay.
As a lot of bodies hit the floor.
They're going to wind up with a traveling call because both players that had the ball are wearing Cedar Creek jerseys.
Even so, the possession arrow facing Millville, so couldn't decide who wanted the ball.
So Millville with possession.
Brianna Edwards, a nice move.
And the basket!
As Cedar Creek doesn't understand why they're getting the foul call, but it won't matter. Watch this move from Brianna Edwards. Let's see it on the pass from Joslyn. Little spin here. Creates some space for herself, and a nice move there. And, I mean, the foul, that's the fourth foul.
Shot misses, but Cedar Creek has it tapped out of bounds. They'll still have it.
It's the fourth team foul for Cedar Creek and the fourth foul for Amani Taylor, as she's going to have to sit down for a little bit. I'd be surprised if that was a timeout from Cedar Creek. And it is. Cedar Creek's been the only one that's needed timeouts in this one, and that goes to show how well LaBosse has seen her team play, that she hasn't felt the need to call a timeout at all. That's a full minute timeout, so Cedar Creek's got a lot to talk about right now.
Got to take a timeout. Be right back in just a moment.
Hey parents, there's something you should know. If you don't teach me about money, that's okay. I'll live off your nest egg for the rest of my life.
Feel confident talking to your kids about money.
You're gonna find me a real one, right?
Before it's too late. Get ready at td.com/kidsandmoney.
Everyone.
Thunderbolt basketball on Quinn Broadcasting. Join us now as the Millville Thunderbolts take on their next opponent. And now, here's your commentators for today's game.
Cedar Creek talking over strategy as we are into the fourth quarter. Millville enjoying a very comfortable 47-29 advantage, so the lead is 18.
And what you don't like to see when you're trying to fight back if you're Cedar Creek is the fact that you have all 4 fouls in this quarter, so anything else you do is going to send Millville straight to the line. And when you're facing a kind of deficit like this, that's not how you want to go down the stretch. And we've still got just about 6 minutes left.
6:08 is on the clock. Cedar Creek with possession. Nice open look, driving baseline, but she's cut off there. McCall swings it, and a good read. Stevens steals it. She's got an open lane to the basket, and she puts it up off the rim. The rebound taken for Cedar Creek by number 4. That's Cameron, Sabrine Gazaz. And a foul, I believe, happened against Millville there somewhere.
Yeah, that's on Marissa Stevens, unfortunately. Her 3rd foul. Millville's 1st, though, of the quarter.
That was a good defensive read. Unfortunately, she didn't get to finish. They swing the ball around. McCall. She has not shied away from driving. She doesn't do this time. Hill gets it back to McCall. This time she does drive and banks it home. 47-31. Edwards tries to do the same thing, missing. Saves her own rebound and actually plays it off the Cedar Creek player.
And
how's that for hustle?
I want to give credit to Edwards as you take a look here. It is a nice save by her. She doesn't know where she's throwing it, so ends up getting some help there. But yeah, Jocelyn hasn't been afraid, and she doesn't see an open pass right in front of her. She's not afraid to toss it out.
Leonie Edwards somehow manages to keep that. Gets a pass across, and Millville still in possession. Jones back out for 3. No. Jocelyn cruised right in for the rebound. Unfortunately, didn't get a shot.
Gets her own rebound, though.
Gets her own rebound, and she's going to get 2 free throws.
The 5th team fouls. We mentioned any fouls from Cedar Creek will send Millville to the line. But that is only the 1st on Callie Sears. Jocelyn sinks the 1st.
She'll try to make it 2 for 2 here. And she does nicely. 49-31. Cedar Creek with the basketball. Hill gets it back.
Oh, Jones almost got the takeaway.
McCall, and there's the takeaway.
Jocelyn does get it. Sometimes I can predict it the right way.
Jalen Jones circling, passes into the right corner. 3-point shot's going to be short. And the rebound taken by Laskaya Winters.
Tipped by Brooke Jocelyn, but Cedar Creek keeps it.
Driving baseline move, dishing it to the left. Shot is short off the rim, rebounded again. That's going to go wide.
And she kind of just threw that shot at the basket, did Sears.
So across the timeline as we hit the 4:10 mark of the fourth quarter. Edwards had that shot blocked. And Cedar Creek will wind up with possession. Callie Sears gets it to Nyasia Hill. But meanwhile, Millville creates a turnover. Jones, short. Ball's going to go out of bounds off of Cedar Creek.
We've got a few substitutions. It's Ayla Gomez coming back in, I imagine, for Aubrey Jocelyn, and number 10 and number 12. So, I lost track of who it was because now we have a timeout. It's Millville's first timeout of the game. Full minute timeout. I missed who came in there for Cedar Creek. I want to say Imani Taylor did check back in. And Emily Seltzer may have come in as well.
But it's been a pretty good seniors night for those ladies right there. They're getting the job done. It looks like they are going to come away with a victory. They lead by 18 now, and I think what you have to like, Ariel, is the way they're hustling after everything.
Yeah, and that's something that Coach LaBosse told me in our pregame interview is no matter the situation, this team plays like it's 0-0 the entire game. And we saw that last night with that last second shot by Jalen Jones, that they're going to play to the buzzer no matter what the score is. So you like to see it even in a game like this where you're at 49-31. You keep the foot on the pedal. You don't allow the other team to come back in and give them momentum. Okay, so it's not Emily Seltzer coming back in. I'm trying to see who maybe. Is that number 4 then?
That's
Spring Gazaz.
Gazaz has been in there, so.
Well, I got one of them.
Yep. Alley-oop play, threw it into a big crowd of white jerseys, and Cedar Creek does what you do when that happens, steal it. And they're going to get a shot. That's Gazaz with the final try at the shot.
I believe that was Gomez on the foul for Millville. Her second foul.
So that'll put Gazaz at the line. Sabrine Gazaz looking to make 2 for 2. Here's the first one, and she nails that one.
These are the easy points that Cedar Creek can give themselves to try and get back in. It'll help if she can go 2 for 2 at the line, Gazaz. She does not, but Cedar Creek gets the rebound.
Nice rebound by Hill to keep the ball in play for Cedar Creek. Shot is up, and that one's off the glass nicely. Lexi Sears with that one.
And that's the momentum we're talking about. If Cedar Creek's able to get a little bit more of that going, they've got a chance to fight back in.
Play very tight defense right now, trying to get a turnover. Millville doing the right thing, just keep the ball moving.
I think Brooke Jocelyn wants the ball, but ends up being turned over.
There's that pressure that leads to the steal. Lamani Taylor puts it into the hands of Gazaz. Taylor alley-ooping to Hill.
Hill thought about it.
She drives, shoots, and scores. Nice drive.
They're finding a way.
They are chipping away at things now. It's 49-36.
Millville does have time on their side.
Oh, almost stepped on the timeline there. Edwards has the ball stripped. Millville winds up with it. A little too strong on the shot. Edwards, good hustle after the rebound. She draws the foul.
And for Millville's sake, that automatically sends him to the line. Brianni Edwards will get another crack at it. A second foul on Naija Hill.
Shot is up and no good.
Millville's got to find a way if they want to keep this. I mean, they're still up 49-36, but Cedar Creek's going on a little run. And if Millville can find a way to just answer.
Makes the second one.
If I'm not mistaken, that stopped a run by Cedar Creek. Wasn't a big one, but
5 points.
Does stop a 5-point run, so.
Gazaz gets it to Taylor.
Almost a steal from Stevens.
And to put that one in no man's land, really.
Jalen Jones got the original touch, but Ayla Gomez is the one that may get credit for the steal. Mercer Stevens wanted that. A little help there.
Edwards finds a way, and she should applaud herself. She really battled for that ball on the ground, got it loose finally. She was fouled in the process. If we take a look at it, she just kept hustling for it.
Marissa Stevens over there, though.
she wants the ball.
Yeah, get some help there from Gazaz. And we've seen Brianni Edwards do that all game, is fight through the contact. Yeah, you see the little clap to herself at the end. Doesn't get the second, or doesn't get the extra shot to fall, but a nice trip down the court for Edwards nonetheless.
McCall sends it back out. They swing it to Taylor, who tries a three, and she skims it off the rim. Good rebound by McCall. Looking to spin out. Hill takes a three. That's going to go wide. And Millville collects that rebound. That's Gomez with that take. Final 140. Stolen away by Gazaz. And restolen. Alley-ooping right to the basket. She is fouled. So Marissa Stevens will get some free throws.
And that's the 5th foul on Amani Taylor, and that is a huge loss for Cedar Creek. As that's going to end her night.
1:31 left.
It's pretty handily in Millville's favor, but Cedar Creek's still going to miss Taylor's presence, as Stevens can't get the first to go.
We'll try to make it 1 for 2, and that happens. (53-36), Thunderbolts with the advantage. Now in the game is Sonia Sen, number 3. Ball is nicely tipped and stolen by Jalen Jones.
Nice by Jalen Jones, too. Had to kind of dribble that between the legs just to keep possession. She's got to get across. And she is fouled, actually. It's unfortunate for Cedar Creek because there was a chance for Jones to not get across in time. Now that one won't send them to the line, as I'm guessing since it had, or no, it will. I was going to say they were ready to have Jocelyn inbound it, but considering Cedar Creek is well over 5 fouls, they don't continue them on the scoreboard in the gymnasium once they go past 5, but this is the 9th foul for Cedar Creek in this quarter. Yeah, I've noticed they don't go past the 5 here as Jones makes the first shot, but yeah, 19 fouls on Cedar Creek, and just not what you want to happen when you are facing a deficit, is to continuously foul. As Jones goes 2 for 2, increases this lead. Almost back up to 20 points. It's a 19-point lead. Quick math is sometimes easy.
McCall dishes for the shot, and that's a nice basket touch by Lexi Sears.
So we are under a minute left. Millville looks like they will easily walk away with this one.
Almost a 3-point shot, and it's taken by Edwards. That was actually rebounded by Cedar Creek, and Edwards just took it away.
Up and Millville will keep it as that ball goes out of bounds off of Cedar Creek. Jocelyn will inbound.
Stevens, an open 3? No. Hill gets the rebound for the Pirates. The final half minute getting set to tick off the clock. Hill driving, moves to the left and gets a nice touch. 55-40.
Have to imagine Millville will just keep this for the final 15 seconds. As Jones isn't really in any hurry. Gomez will get it out to Edwards smacking it.
Smart. That was a
to
smart
Jocelyn.
play.
We'll see if we're getting a couple shoot-its, and Jalen Jones will. Doesn't go, but the decision was well in Millville's hand as they come away with the 55-40 victory on senior night.
So very good effort by the Lady Thunderbolts. They kept chipping away at different things and made it happen. 55-40 is our final score. The two teams going through the handshakes at the end of the game. And we'll get our star of the game in just a moment. Stay with us here on Quinn Broadcasting.
Everyone's talking. They're talking at home. They're talking on the job. Everywhere, at any time, you see people talking. But is anyone listening?
Jesus is. He's listening for you to call upon him, and he will answer. Let us introduce you to him. Every Sunday, 11 a.m. New Life Church, Millville, New Jersey.
At Mintz Insurance, we're proud to have been serving our customers for nearly 80 years, offering 30 different insurance products for your auto, home, and business. And to help ensure that you're getting the best rates possible, we give you up to 3 quotes for every policy, so you can choose what's right for you. At Mintz, we're part of the community, local representatives, supporting events, and proud of it. It's part of who we are. Mintz Insurance. Call today and find out how we can help you save on insurance, or visit us at mintzinsurance.com.
Complete Care has some big news to share with you.
We're here opening more locations and offering more services every day,
including our newest locations on Pearl Street in Bridgeton and High Street in Millville.
We're here with convenient, high quality, and accessible healthcare services all under one roof.
We're here just a call or email away.
We're here to provide compassionate care for you and your family.
We're here and we're ready when you are.
Complete Care Health Network, ready when you are.
Hey parents, there's something you should know. If you don't teach me about money, that's okay. I'll live off your nest egg for the rest of my life.
Feel confident talking to your kids about money.
You're gonna find me a real one, right?
Before it's too late. Get ready at td.com/kidsandmoney.
Everyone's talking. They're talking at home. They're talking on the job. Everywhere, at any time, you see people talking. But is anyone listening?
Jesus is. He's listening for you to call upon him, and he will answer. Let us introduce you to him. Every Sunday, 11 a.m. New Life Church, Millville, New Jersey.
At Mintz Insurance, we're proud to have been serving our customers for nearly 80 years, offering 30 different insurance products for your auto, home, and business. And to help ensure that you're getting the best rates possible, we give you up to 3 quotes for every policy, so you can choose what's right for you. At Mintz, we're part of the community, local representatives, supporting events, and proud of it. It's part of who we are. Mintz Insurance. Call today and find out how we can help you save on insurance, or visit us at mintzinsurance.com.
Complete Care has some big news to share with you.
We're here opening more locations and offering more services every day,
including our newest locations on Pearl Street in Bridgeton and High Street in Millville.
We're here with convenient, high quality, and accessible healthcare services all under one roof.
We're here just a call or email away.
We're here to provide compassionate care for you and your family.
We're here and we're ready when you are.
Complete Care Health Network, ready when you are.
It's Thunderbolt basketball on Quinn Broadcasting. Join us now as the Millville Thunderbolts take on their next opponent. And now, here's your commentators for today's game.
Well, it is seniors night, and a good seniors night it was for the Millville Lady Thunderbolts as they come away with a victory tonight over Cedar Creek. And we have the seniors that were honored before the game tonight. We have, of course, Marissa Stevens, we have Brooke Joslin, and we have Ayla Gomez. What did it feel like to start tonight? What did it feel like to get on the starting line?
It felt nice. I was really happy to be part of the team tonight.
All right, so ladies, you guys really wanted to put the effort in to win this game, correct?
Yeah.
What did it take to get that to happen?
We just had to work as a teammate, all teammates. We just had to work together. Really, that was really it.
Is it fun to watch somebody like Brianna Edwards play the way she does?
Yeah. Yeah.
How does she get all those rebounds? She boxes out very well.
Yeah.
We'll try over.
That's okay.
We'll
That's
try
all right.
over here
You got
now. We'll start with Brooke.
Yeah, let's go, Brooke.
It seemed like you guys were really big on the 3-ball tonight. A lot of your points came that way, and you had more than a few of yourself. Was that kind of the game plan going in against Cedar Creek?
We didn't really have a game plan going in. I mean, we wanted to just score as much as possible. So, I mean, we have people that drive, like Brianna Edwards. We have Marissa. I mean, they love to drive, so they did their part by doing that. And then, we didn't really have a game plan, but if your shot was on, you're going to take it, and if you were able to drive, you were able to drive.
And you had the chance, obviously, to play with your sister as well. She came in a couple times in this game. How nice is it for you, especially as a senior, to be able to share the court with her on senior night?
I mean, I love it. I mean, she's my mini-me. I mean, she doesn't want to hear it, but, I mean, it's awesome to play with her. I love it.
And we can't forget about our extra member on the court here, the Millville team manager, Giovanna Alvarez. What has it meant for you? I get to see these ladies kind of grow each and every day this season. What is it like for you to just be able to watch them like that? We'll give you that.
So, I mean, in the beginning of the season every year, you know, new girls come in and you watch them grow. You know, they're never the same at the end of the season, whether that be their personality blouses or like just their athleticness. It always grows, and we're a family. You know, you meet new people, and that's it.
Well, we'll wrap this up by having each senior say what the season means for you, what the career means for you. What are you going to take from this experience as Millville basketball?
I mean, it's my first year playing, so I don't really have a lot of memories, but it was fun playing with them, though.
No, she's not a woman of many words. I'll say that. No. She does it all on the court.
All right, Brooke, what has basketball meant for you?
I mean, I played since 8th or 6th grade. Going up, like, you know, it was hard. I mean, I did play all 4 varsity years, but it was amazing. Like, I mean, I really, I grew as a person, but as an athlete as well, just not in basketball, but in softball as well. But just growing and having those memories with the girls, like, you'll never get back. But yeah, I love it. Like, it's going to be an emotional last game for sure.
We'll start with Anna.
It was nice. You get to meet new people that end up being your family, have lifelong friends, and it's just nice to be a part of that.
We want to give Giovanna some talk as well. We don't want to leave it all on the players as well. So for you, what Millville basketball meant to you?
So in the past 3 years that I've been on the team, I definitely have made a new family, and it's going to be heartbreaking to leave them, but they're always going to be inside my heart no matter what, and I've made so many friendships and memories throughout the years, so yeah.
We don't want to end this too emotional, but we did hear kind of all your plans as you guys were announced, but if you just want to give us a reminder of kind of the plans for after college and kind of what you're thinking about.
I'm going to RCSA to play soccer and become an ultrasound tech.
I'm undecided on the college, but I do want to be a labor and delivery nurse.
Okay, how about?
It's mostly college, but I don't know what I want to go to college for yet, and if not college, it's going to be Army National Guard.
I'm going to Rowan College to major in marketing to get a job in sports marketing.
Well, we wish you all the best. Seniors Night has been a big success for you guys. Congratulations. And you still have a few games to play yet. So hopefully you continue to do well. Our Senior Night continues in just a moment right here on Quinn Broadcasting.
Hey parents, there's something you should know. If you don't teach me about money, that's okay. I'll live off your nest egg for the rest of my life.
Feel confident talking to your kids about money.
You're gonna find me a real one, right?
Before it's too late. Get ready at td.com/kidsandmoney.
Everyone's talking. They're talking at home. They're talking on the job. Everywhere, at any time, you see people talking. But is anyone listening?
Jesus is. He's listening for you to call upon him, and he will answer. Let us introduce you to him. Every Sunday, 11 a.m., New Life Church, Millville, New Jersey.
At Mintz Insurance, we're proud to have been serving our customers for nearly 80 years, offering 30 different insurance products for your auto, home, and business. And to help ensure that you're getting the best rates possible, we give you up to 3 quotes for every policy, so you can choose what's right for you. At Mintz, we're part of the community. Local representatives, supporting events, and proud of it. It's part of who we are. Mintz Insurance. Call today and find out how we can help you save on insurance, or visit us at mintzinsurance.com.
Complete Care has some big news to share with you.
We're here opening more locations and offering more services every day,
including our newest locations on Pearl Street in Bridgeton and High Street in Millville.
We're here with convenient, high-quality, and accessible healthcare services all under one roof.
We're here just a call or email away.
We're here to provide compassionate care for you and your family.
We're here and we're ready when you are.
Complete Care Health Network, ready when you are.
Hey parents, there's something you should know. If you don't teach me about money, that's okay. I'll live off your nest egg for the rest of my life.
Feel confident talking to your kids about money
You're gonna find me a real one, right?
before it's too late. Get ready at td.com/kidsandmoney.
Everyone's talking. They're talking at home. They're talking on the job. Everywhere, at any time, you see people talking. But is anyone listening?
Jesus is. He's listening for you to call upon him, and he will answer. Let us introduce you to him. Every Sunday, 11 a.m., New Life Church, Millville, New Jersey.
At Mintz Insurance, we're proud to have been serving our customers for nearly 80 years, offering 30 different insurance products for your auto, home, and business. And to help ensure that you're getting the best rates possible, we give you up to 3 quotes for every policy, so you can choose what's right for you. At Mintz, we're part of the community, local representatives, supporting events, and proud of it. It's part of who we are. Mintz Insurance. Call today and find out how we can help you save on insurance, or visit us at mintzinsurance.com.
Complete Care has some big news to share with you.
We're here opening more locations and offering more services every day,
including our newest locations on Pearl Street in Bridgeton and High Street in Millville.
We're here with convenient, high-quality, and accessible healthcare services all under one roof.
We're here just a call or email away.
We're here to provide compassionate care for you and your family.
We're here and we're ready when you are.
Complete Care Health Network, ready when you are.
Hey parents, there's something you should know. If you don't teach me about money, that's okay. I'll live off your nest egg for the rest of my life.
Feel confident talking to your kids about money
You're gonna find me a real one, right?
before it's too late. Get ready at td.com/kidsandmoney.
Everyone's talking. They're talking at home. They're talking on the job. Everywhere, at any time, you see people talking. But is anyone listening?
Jesus is. He's listening for you to call upon him, and he will answer. Let us introduce you to him. Every Sunday, 11 a.m., New Life Church, Millville, New Jersey.
At Mintz.
It's time for sports on the Quinn Broadcasting Network. QVC brings you local sporting events, action-packed specials, and play-by-play coverage of the area's sporting activities. From Pop Warner to college sports, Quinn Broadcasting covers it all. Join us now here on QVC for today's exciting event.
As we are back here at the Thunderdome, a successful night. Anytime you stage a senior night for your departing players, you want to be successful, and Millville certainly was tonight. They led pretty much throughout the game, built up some good leads throughout the game, and wound up winning this one 55-40. And a lot of contributions from different players. 3 of them got into double figures, but just an overall good performance by Millville.
Yeah, and Millville did pretty much everything right in this one, whether it was offense. They spread the ball around a bit to open up shots, took a lot of threes, made a lot of threes in this one, and that's really what propelled them in this game, and I think led that way by Brooke Joslin. She really put on a show for senior night. Brianni Edwards had a couple threes, Jalen Jones herself took some. Just an overall good shooting night for Millville. I don't remember much having gone wrong in terms of shooting on the night for Millville, so a really good night to honor the seniors.
Yeah, they had 2 separate quarters of 18 points. The first quarter, when they made 4 threes in the first quarter, built up an 18-7 lead and really never looked back from then. In the third quarter, they also had 18 points. So those 2 quarters pretty much got them going pretty well throughout the game. And really, even though the lead did go under 10 points at one point in the second half, Millville then responded with a sequence of baskets and points that pretty much put it back in double figures to stay for good. So those are the way that they played in general. As we'll take a look at some of the numbers that we have for tonight's game, we're going to look at the scoring leaders for both squads. These are the numbers for the Cedar Creek Pirates. They were led by Imani Taylor, and we mentioned her as being one of the key, maybe the key player for their squad. She had 11. Didn't get too many three-point shots. As we mentioned, she's hit a lot of three-pointers this year, but she only made the one three-pointer tonight. She was a factor, but not much of a big factor. She played well. So did Mia McCall. We enjoyed watching her driving to the basket quite a bit. She had 9 points. Lexi Sears finished with 8. 6 points by Nyasia Hill, and the other 2 points, Laskaya Winters. 3 points coming in off the bench. So that's the total point for the Cedar Creek Pirates. For the Millville Thunderbolts, as we switch, we have 22 points on the board for Brianni Edwards. 14 of those points also belong to Jalen Jones, and Brooke Joslin dropped in 12. So Millville getting the job done. 3 players in double figures. That's always a good sign and a good key to victory, getting 1, 2, 3 players in double figures. So Millville got that job done tonight. Marissa Stevens had 5 points as well. So those are your scoring leaders for Millville on the starting front. Very good job by the Lady Thunderbolts. They built up the lead and kept it pretty much nowhere less than about 9 points. I think it became a 9-point game somewhere in there during the second half, but then they responded, put it back into double digits.
Yeah, and that's good to see from this Millville squad is they never took their foot off the gas. Even when Cedar Creek made a couple small runs here and there, Millville was able to kind of answer back and stop them from kind of getting out of hand there. So you like to see that if you're Coach LaBosse, is the energy this team played with and the way they never let Cedar Creek get really much confidence on the shooting end and always kind of kept themselves with a good lead. And you mentioned getting them under 10 points just one time on the night. So just an overall really good night for Millville in pretty much every department of the game. Absolutely. Some programming notes. So we're going to have a little more on Channel 22 specifically, a little more basketball for you as Millville Ocean City game. The boys game will be aired there shortly. So if you want to watch more basketball, we can certainly do that. Channel 22 is where you're going to do that. Senior night coming up for the boys is this Thursday, as Wildwood Catholic will be in town. And that is not an easy challenge. Wildwood Catholic, another one of those schools that, generally speaking, has a good program. So senior night will be this coming Thursday right here on Quinn Broadcasting. It'll be against Wildwood Catholic. So join us for that. And we do want to thank all the graphics that you see. Reverend Richard Myers puts them all together for us. And I tell you what, we are very professional looking graphics, and we appreciate the efforts of Pastor Myers for that. Our staff, of course, Ozzie Mori on the camera. Our director is Ryan Narowski. Color commentator is Ariel Melendez, and yours truly, Fred Melendez. We love what we do, and we love that you love it as well. And I want to give out one other shout-out to Will Morris's grandmom. Thank you so much. She commented last night how she misses us doing the St. Augustine prep games. From the heart, thank you very much for that commentary. That's it for tonight. Our next game coming up on Thursday. Again, we mentioned seniors night for the Millville boys taking on Wildwood Catholic. Is that also a 5:30 game? We are wishing you well. A great seniors night for the Millville girls team. They win this one 55-40. And we wish you all a very good night, and we will catch you on the rebound.
This has been a QBC television production, in association with our partners and sponsors. QBC broadcasts on Comcast Cable Channel 22, and live streams its programming on Facebook and YouTube. All rights reserved by Quinn Media and QBC, programming that serves the South Jersey market.